Razor-thin margins, disputed recounts, angry protests.
Why did you not give me the reason?
Voters cast their ballots a week ago, but the 2018 election is far from over. I'm Andy Sullivan in Washington, where the increasingly ugly battle unfolding in Florida is bringing back bad memories of 2000, when George W. Bush won the White House only after the Supreme Court stepped in. Many of the same factors are in the mix this time as well. Rickety voting machines, accusations of fraud, lawsuits flying, with control of a pivotal state hanging in the balance. Just a few thousand votes separate the candidates in Florida's Senate and governor's races. Officials now struggling to complete a recount by a Thursday deadline. Republican Senate candidate Rick Scott going to court to force officials to ignore ballots they hadn't counted by the weekend. A judge denying his request to seize voting equipment, saying there's no evidence of fraud.
I don't think I have any evidence to prepare a mandatory injunction right now.
Telling both sides to lower the temperature, ordering more police protection for election supervisors like Brenda Snipes, who's facing intense pressure in Broward County. Incumbent Democratic Senator Bill Nelson says Scott is using his power as governor to try to undermine the voting process.
He's thrown around words like voter fraud without any proof.
The Democratic Party also going to court, trying to get more time to count mail-in ballots that haven't yet arrived. The governor's mansion also in dispute. Republican Ron DeSantis is holding a narrow lead over Democrat Andrew Gillum.
We're going to make sure that every single vote is counted in this process.
President Trump calling on officials to drop the recounts altogether, making baseless allegations of fraud, writing on Twitter, quote, "An honest vote count is no longer possible. Ballots massively infected."
Thank you so much.
A Senate race still up in the air in Arizona as well. Republican Martha McSally's hopes fading as Democrat Kirsten Sinema widens her lead. These races won't determine which party controls the Senate. Republicans will have a majority no matter what happens, but they'll have a much easier time advancing their agenda if they win both of these contests. The governor's battle potentially more significant. Florida is perpetually the biggest swing state in presidential elections. Both parties are eager to have a friend in the State House come 2020.
Thank you.